These episodes are brought to you by a massive fire-breathing dragon. Episode 22, Sarah Essen. So Sarah Essen is mostly known for the affair she had with Jim Gordon in Batman Year One. However, she didn't just stop at an affair. Oh no. She was also the one that convinced Jim to get a Mohican hairstyle during his rebellious period. How stylish did he look? Unfortunately, for Jim's sake, that's not even true. Sarah was long dead when Jim got a bit crazy with the scissors. He only has himself to blame for that one. And I'm offering no points for guessing who killed Jim Gordon's lover.
Does it depress you, Commissioner, to know just how alone you really are?
Jim Gordon is basically the Joker's favourite toy. Maybe the Joker's to blame for the Mohican. All it takes is one bad day. Anyway, let's visit a happier place perhaps. You know, before we get to her impending death. Somewhere between the affair and being murdered by the Joker, Sarah married Jim. Sarah had moved to New York and got married, but her husband had died. And Barbara had died. So I guess, yay? They were now both available to commit to each other. The marriage itself is a little bit absurd, if I'm to be brutally honest. They're picking out wedding dresses when all of a sudden we find out Jim's son has been kidnapped. As usual, classic James Gordon Jr. In the middle of this, Jim calls off the wedding. She asks if it's about his son. He responds, no, just don't want to marry you. But we were just picking out wedding dresses? So anyway, as the story's concluding, midway through a big fight with some bad guys and being on a sinking ship, Jim suddenly thinks, you know what, I do want to marry you, and I want to marry you right now. Here is a judge, he'll marry us. He doesn't even want to wait until he has time to repair the smashed up lens in his glasses. He just needs to be married immediately, apparently. But that's it, that's how they got married. It's certainly unique. Now, let's get into the time she died.
Jim!
You heard?
No, I was in my office and I heard gunfire and I hid. Where were you?
Barbara was here. She lured me away. Essen!
So it all started, as it often does, with an insane Joker antic. The rascal had kidnapped a bunch of babies, and it was down to Batman and the gang to find them. Batman and his team went in different directions, but most of them were just met with dolls that exploded on them. Not ideal. Oracle eventually found out that the babies were at Gotham Central, along with the Joker, and let everybody know about it. Unfortunately, Jim had just told Sarah to go to Gotham Central to collect a walkie-talkie. Oh no.
My, this doesn't look good at all.
And it wasn't good, at least not for Sarah. She finds the Joker, points a gun at him, and tells him he's under arrest. If for some reason you gave him the benefit of the doubt, I don't know, perhaps you thought he wanted to become a real clown and just wanted to practice his act on some youngsters. Well, if you did think that, you're about to be really shocked. He put a gun to the head of the baby he was holding, which I think it's fair to say makes him a pretty crappy babysitter. He then throws that baby towards Sarah. Sarah has to let go of her gun in order to catch the baby, affording himself time to shoot her in the head. Jim Gordon gets there a little too late. Renee Montoya breaks the news to him, and he's pretty sad. He shoots the Joker in the knee, and then cries in Batman's arms. And then, years down the line, gets a Mohican hairstyle. The side effects of murder are real. To conclude, Mohicans are not for everybody. TD.